In the group I manage about hedging of foreign currencies and commodities, I taught about futures and forwards, and then I moved to prediction. I taught about predicting with economical and objective tools, and then I moved to forecasting with psychology of making decisions or technical analysis. I did show by economical and objective tools that there is a vast excess of dollars in Israel that is not going to appear soon, to disappear soon, is going to stay with us, and there are many, many dollars that wants to go to be transferred into shekels, and that's not going to change very soon. Now, in technical analysis, it's very important to look at the highs and lows. They give us information about what is going underground, under the surface. A high point is a point where access of buyers become access of sellers. If the next high, the next top, is lower than the previous one, it means that the sellers didn't wait to the previous price and rushed to sell. That's not one seller, but that's many buyers and many sellers, but in average, they didn't wait. So when money goes out of the market, the highs should be lower and lower, and that's what we see here. In the corona, we saw a higher high, which does not fit a negative trend, but as I taught, we need to see two higher highs and two higher lows so that the market will change directions, and that didn't happen. We have another low that just forces the trend to be negative. By the buyers, if we see a lower bottom, it means that to convince the buyers to buy, the price had to go lower. That means they didn't rush to buy. So that means that money is coming out of the market that we see from the buyers' side. The second thing I taught was support and resistance. We can see that 3.4 is a very strong support point. Many buyers bought at this price. They thought it was very cheap price. Now, once the price is break down, all those buyers are becoming sellers, as I taught. So, in case that the dollar, in the maybe not so logical case, because I don't think it will happen, but if the dollar will go to 3.4, this is the best point that I can think of in the next few years that the dollar can reach in any case. Now, if we look at the short run, we can see that 3.24 is another support. On July, Bank of Israel decided to decrease the dollars he buys and not to buy so much. So the market, this rate broke down, and now it is a resistance. It's a resistance not because Bank of Israel is now a seller. It is not. But many people work according to technical analysis, and they know that if a support is broken down, it becomes a resistance. So that's the point they will sell. I'm getting this post now because we are now very close to 3.24. We're at 3.23. And this is one of the highest points that I can think of to sell the dollars in the next few years. My prediction for the dollar is that it will go to 3 in 1 year from today, maybe until the end of 2022, and in 3 years it will go to between 2.7 and 2.8. Bank of Israel will do everything it can to avoid drop, so he will not let it really fall, but he cannot buy dollars with unlimited sum. So my prediction that it will gradually and slowly will go down. The next stage is teaching options. So whoever is interested can join the group of financial hedging of foreign currencies and commodities and raw materials. Thank you very much, and good luck to everybody.